Calculate the mean, median, mode and range for the following data, and it's given to us in a table. So I'm going to deal with the easiest ones first. So let's deal with the range first. Now the important thing to note here is the scores, the actual data values are the scores, not the frequencies. So the largest data value is a 9 and the smallest is a 3. So the range is 9 take away 3, which is 6. So that's easy enough. The mode is going to be the data value, the score that has the highest frequency, because that one occurs the most often. So that's going to be the 7, because there are 15 of those. So now let's look at the calculation of the mean. Now that one is a little bit more difficult, so I'm just making some space there for that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a column that's score times frequency. Now, why would we do that? So if we think about the data, there's 1 3 and there's 1 4 and there's 3 5s. So what's the data looking like so far? It's going to go 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, and so on. And we're going to add these up. Now, adding the 3 5s on is surely going to be the same as doing 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. And that's why we'll do this column. So we'll go 1 times 3, 1 times 4, 3 5s, so that's 15, 7 6s are 42, 15 7s is 105, 8 8s are 64, and 5 9s are 45. And we need the sum of those because that is the sum of the data. So 3 add 4, add 15, add 42, add 105, add 64, add 45. So that's 278. So the mean is the sum of the data divided by the number of pieces of data. So we'll just divide that by 40, and that gives us 6.95. Okay, so that leaves us with the median. We've got to find the middle somehow. So 40 plus 1 divided by 2, so this is for the median. So 40 add 1, 41 divided by 2 is 20.5. So we're interested in the 20th and 21st piece of data. Well, how do we find those? So come back to this situation down here. Let's imagine you're walking past the data. So you walk past the 3, you've walked past one piece of data. When you get to the 4, you've walked past 2 pieces of data. When you get to the end of the 5s, you've walked past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of data. We can use something called a cumulative frequency. So there's one piece of data. Then when we get to here, we've walked past 2 pieces of data, the 3 and the 4. When we get to the end of the 5s, we've walked past 5 pieces of data, as we indicated down here. When we get to the end of the 6s, we've walked past 12 pieces of data. When we get to the end of the 7s, we've walked past 27 pieces of data. Add 15 onto the 12. And that means that the 20th and 21st are both going to be 7s. And therefore, the median is equal to 7.